Okay, okay, okay. Yes, here we go, here we go. It's starting.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live
Woo-wee.
2021. I'm your
I'm
host
so pumped.
and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters.
Oh, let me turn off
We
subtitles
have
on
an
my feed.
exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft.
Okay.
You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening
Mob
in Minecraft
vote.
dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own
Okay.
Minecraft mob.
Tell me in the
Find out
comments,
the next Minecraft
who did you
update
vote
and
for
much more.
in the mob
Seriously,
vote?
though,
I want to know.
we have a packed show for you.
Okay.
The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from
Let's
the
do
cool
this.
humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it.
Here we go, baby. Been waiting for this for a minute.
Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update.
This
We've
is
seen all
true.
the incredible things
My
you've done
reaction
with
to
Caves
that
and
is
Cliffs
on the
Part 1,
channel.
and can't wait to see what
Put
you
it in
do
a
with
card.
Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Is when you decided to split the update and tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean it's a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because as we know, Minecraft
Okay.
is crafted together with the
Every
community, and
game
then it's
developer
to be as honest as we possibly
should have that
can.
mindset.
And then when we
Every
did
single one.
announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
What?
in
If a
advance.
developer's honest, the
And also
fans
nice
will show they
to
care?
be able to not rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got such so strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah,
Wait.
we do. So we have been working quite a lot on the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulk Sensor, and we're so excited.
Let's
about
go.
these, and we know
That was some of the
everyone is.
hypest stuff
And so
from last year.
got a bit bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason to that we have moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show,
Yes,
right?
so we're gonna show both some new things from the Deep Dark and some
Oh.
other things. So that's exciting.
So that
So we'll
Deep Dark
move
stuff
the
is
Deep Dark
coming.
feature set into the next update,
119.
after
Dang
Caves
it.
Part 2, and
But
we're gonna look at that later in the show. You're gonna
if
get
it's
to see
hype,
some really
we're all
cool
good.
stuff from Brandon.
Oh, baby. That is gorgeous. This is what we've been waiting for. Oh. Whoa. That is the best one. That is so cool. You know, it's funny how not even adding a ton of stuff. I mean, they're adding a ton, but you're just, the generation change alone is such a huge impact on how the world feels. That's incredible. That right there, I would love to build a world in the middle of those mountains. That generation just makes it feel so much more grand, the grand caves, the grand mountains. Okay, here we go. This is it. Let's
Now
do
is
it.
the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update.
Okay,
Welcome back, Agnes.
1.19. What are we doing?
Super good. I think it's a really fun show, and also of course we've shown so many exciting things.
You are going to reveal to us
Come on.
next update.
What's up?
Yes.
What's the
Okay,
next?
So the next update is called the Wild Update.
The wild update. Wow. Okay.
The
What does
wild
this
update
entail?
Sounds very, very intriguing. So what does it
Indeed.
encompass?
So the word wild mainly means two things for us. So the first thing is beautiful nature, and the second thing is
Okay.
really scary challenges and adventures.
Oh, that sounds
A
awesome.
double meaning.
And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the wild update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here, which is our Deep Dark expert, Brandon.
Okay, Deep Dark.
Hi, Brandon.
Because this got
Welcome.
delayed. from 118 to
So
119.
we've moved the Deep Dark
Yep.
into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's just expanded. It's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well.
Ooh,
And yeah,
we like unique loot.
actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
Ancient.
That's awesome. I
Woo.
can't wait. Oh, wow.
Whoa. Dude. This is lit. That is so cool. They got some basalt in there. The music makes it feel so suspenseful. I love it. This is creepy. And the soul lanterns, there are some great things you can see in this. Honestly, 5 times cooler than what they showed last year for the Deep Dark.
Wow.
That's
it's
awesome.
Like both last year, you
Hype.
showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on it. A little Skulk family? It's a
Yes.
Skulk family?
Like, is it that
yeah, maybe they're
cozy?
not.
More than
so
one
close.
Skulk?
Not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in this Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever
Interesting.
a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow.
So
Wow,
No,
that's
the
a
Deep
really
Dark
interesting
is kinda
mechanic.
Overgrown with all these Skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
You could totally farm these blocks then. 100%.
Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the Skulk blocks, you
That's
actually
great.
get enchanting points.
Yes,
Oh,
and
you
of
get the
course, if you still
XP
wanna
from
get
it.
Some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a Silk Touch.
Nice.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So
Shrieker.
when this block is activated, it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound
Whoa.
that you heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
That is crazy. That's a cool block. I like that they're adding that.
You can even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a Skulk sensor, even sneaking it will activate.
Wow. Okay. Definitely not a friendly.
Could make
family.
some
But I
awesome
will
survival
say to
maps
our
with these
younger
things.
viewers, in a
Definitely.
minute, we're
And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that first of all, the Warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the Skulk Shriekers, then the Warden won't come. But if you do make
Okay.
too many noises and the Skulk Shrieker activates too many times, the Warden will come.
That's how the warden gets summoned. Okay. Oh, that is sick. There are some enchantments there that I don't know if were there before. Oh, there's so many. This is scary. Oh my gosh. Run. There's no option. Just run. Ah, this is freaky. No. No. You can't see anything. This is so scary. No, and you're gone.
I'm kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet.
Oh my gosh, that is
Far
cool.
out. There is
I
a
think
lot
that
there,
biome,
Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack.
great
The
addition.
first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means you know that wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And
That's
it also has
freaking
developed a sense
creepy.
of smell. So of course you can sneak around and try to be, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
players?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that
That is awesome.
sneaking gameplay because we haven't really had that before. So you are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
That's
Really,
great.
really cool. I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon. And I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really
These
amazing.
improvements
Thank you
make it
so
a
much for
lot
joining us
cooler. A
and
lot
scaring
cooler.
us half to death.
No worries.
I'm a-okay with this coming in 119
You want
instead
to
of
do something silly, like
118.
Brenna?
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Brenna.
So Agnes, the deep dark is one part. This
Okay,
sort of very
Deep Dark is one
adventurous
part of the wild
side
update.
of
What's the other
the
part? What's the
wild
new
update,
stuff?
which the name is starting to really
Mhm.
become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and the
Okay, yeah.
atmosphere.
Beauty. What?
Yes.
Uh,
So
show
we
me
want to,
some.
like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft. And one thing we want to focus on is immersion, to find like a unique identity for different biomes. For example, the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest,
Birch
it's
forest.
like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers.
That's cool.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want. I mean, I would say you're giving
Okay.
it quite an overhaul. It's getting
Overhauling
a lot
one
more than
biome.
the wild update.
Yes, that's true, and that's the swamp.
The swamp.
Our art team is just so amazing. It's such a beautiful concept art, and as you can see here, the
That
atmosphere
is- that is cool.
different from the birch forest as well.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here, and our
Let's hear
swamp
about this.
expert, Corey. Welcome.
Okay,
Corey.
actually, if you check this video
Wild to be here.
that I have a card
The
for,
puns are so quick.
swamp was one of my 3 predictions for 119. So go check it out.
So you
I
can tell us
predicted
about all of
119.
the
Swamp
there's
update.
A lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
A boat with a chest? So you can carry a lot more items with you? That's kind of funny. It takes up one of the player spots, I assume. Nice.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes, and especially now, in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have even wider rivers, so it's easier to travel on water, so it's gonna be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifer.
That's a cool item.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
It's
That's
really
really nice.
amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes,
new
we're
tree?
adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft.
The
So as you can see
mangrove
here,
tree.
This is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here, the
Wow.
mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And
Those are
I
some
really
cool
like how
textures.
the propagules are looking here.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
plant
can
it underwater
plant
and on land as
The
well.
sapling
So cool.
underwater
These are
and on
showing
land.
the
That's sick.
mangroves.
Is
And
it
of
a new
course,
wood type? Is that...
Where there's a
That's
new
my question.
tree, there must be a new wood type.
yes, the mangroves do come with a new boat.
Nice.
And like always when we add a
Just
new
in time.
tree, we are so happy. Like we get so many questions from the community, like, will there be a new wood type?
Nice.
And therefore, we're so happy that
It's like
we
a
were
mix
able
of
to add a new wood
jungle
type for the
and
mangroves.
acacia.
And look at it, I think it's really pretty. And you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
Nice.
Gorgeous. I love it.
We always love
I'm
new
so
wood
excited about
types.
mangroves, but I just need to mention another. For example, when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this
Nice.
picture. It's really nice atmosphere.
Make the swamps more
beautiful.
I
interesting.
really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being
Yeah.
like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see, in
A
this
mangrove
video,
swamp?
walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as
Nice.
far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes, and you're just completely
That is
surrounded
so
by
cool.
the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean, during sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's great.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that that was not dirt.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
Mud?
That's amazing. So you've actually added
There's a lot of
mud
new
to do
blocks.
something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone,
What?
it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable clay. Like I always need more bricks. So perfect.
Yeah, your local mason. is
Renewable
super
clay?
happy with you.
Dude,
That's actually true. I
118
have
and
one
119?
mason that it's diamond tier mason in my
They're
village,
bringing
and only
so
renewable
many
clay.
opportunities for farms. This is exciting.
Now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks.
Mud bricks.
So mud bricks are really, really exciting.
I like that
like,
color.
building block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're
I
sort
think-
of smaller, more compact, but it is really cool.
That's a
to
really
build with.
interesting looking
Matches a lot
block.
of different block sets, and I'm really excited to build with them.
You could definitely
Just
try
love
some
the look of them.
interesting
They're
stuff.
awesome. So beautiful.
People
we have a
are
creator
gonna
question for
be
the two of you.
out of this world trying to make Shrek's home.
We definitely need something very cute.
Yes.
A new
Very
mob?
cute and quite derpy because we're adding
Derpy?
frogs.
Frogs. That is, I love how they blow up their throat. That's sweet. She wasn't wrong though. They are kind of derpy, and that's funny.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing. Adding another little tiny creature to
Itty
this
bitty.
update.
Yes, the fireflies.
Whoa, another one.
As you can see,
Fireflies.
Roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp. making it feel
Wow.
Just nice and cozy at night. But really, my favorite part of them is just making the world come to life, like feeling like there is life going on all around you.
And the frogs are eating them.
Frog food. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. The
Them
frog food.
sticking their tongues out is funny.
Fireflies. Yes.
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
More about baby frogs.
Oh, baby frogs. Okay.
All baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Oh, okay. They're adding a lot of life to the swamp, because before it kind of felt like meh and dull the entire way.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of
This
cute
is-
and derpy with the tadpoles.
This is awesome.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows
Oh.
up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in. So for
That's
example,
cool.
If it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog. Yeah, as you can see here.
A snowy frog, huh?
The frogs have kind of like two main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other one
Okay,
is the
so
cold-blooded
green
system. So
ones?
frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft.
There are 3 variants.
Yes, it's gonna be 3
Okay,
variants.
so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog.
Tropical
So
frog
let's say
for
you
the
were
jungle?
venturing out into the desert or the jungle.
Oh, the
You take
desert.
Your tadpole
Both.
with you, and if it grows up there, it'll turn into a lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you didn't, so you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant's gonna have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we
Okay.
actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
It's the most.
I wonder what the uses are going to be for them. If you guys have any
Thank you
ideas,
so much
let
for
me know in
sharing
the
that story
comments.
and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah.
Then 2022, the wild update with these mangrove trees, the new swamps, mud, being able to farm it into clay. Frogs have 3 different types with different abilities. Tadpoles, fireflies, like, oh my gosh. There's a lot. There's a lot. And the Deep Dark, of course, that is just crazy with the new structures. Like, look at this. Tell me this doesn't look so cool. The new skulk blocks, how they grow, they hold XP, the ones that make everything dark. Boats with chests, I forgot about that. Like, whoa. This show has had a lot of stuff.
I have them right here in my chest.
Wow.
Really exciting.
You
The
will
boat
keep
with the
it up.
chest. I love Jens.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable. Mhm. Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner.
Okay, who is it? Who won?
And the winner is the LA.
Yes, let's go.
Yes, I'm super happy about that. It's a lovely, lovely mom.
That is so exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next year, the
Okay,
Wild
119
Update
has
with
the LA. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked my reaction, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos. Please follow the Twitch in the description. I'm building Hogwarts on the Titancraft SMP. So much fun. So make sure to give me a follow and keep up with that. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.